Oh, hello. Kilo, how you doing? My sock is lost? Tata? Yeah. It's an interesting keyboard, I will say that. I think we're gonna have some fun taking a look at this today. I think visually it's not too interesting, but inside it has some interesting bits, so we'll take a look at it. My 4080 delivers tomorrow. Please praise my good financial choices. How much was the 4080 anyways? It's still pretty expensive now. Like, the graphics cards aren't going down in price really, are they? Warm me up with those good vibes. Apparently it's pretty cold outside. It is -2 outside. Damn. Low of -6. Jeez. Hello everyone. Power Rangers. Something new come out? Wait, new Power Rangers. What year are we in? Is it the wholesome streamer Alex Pitardo, the best chatter in chat? Crazy, dude. -2 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit for all the Fahrenheit guys and gals in here. I heard this is where the vibes are. They could be. Honestly, you never know these days. You never know where the vibes could be. My condolences to him. Oh, the Green Ranger actor died? Oh. Wasn't there a lot of Green Power Rangers though? Or am I like going nuts? I don't remember who played who in the Power Rangers. Honestly, I watched it as a kid. I didn't get too into Power Rangers. I think I watched it whenever I was on because I thought it was a bit silly. And I think I gained interest later on in my life. But it wasn't like, I don't know, man. He's like the most famous? I honestly don't remember. I didn't watch all that much Transformers. Or Power Rangers. I don't know what I'm talking about here. I was all about the Power Rangers as a kid. I watched Power Rangers here and there. I liked Transformers. I liked some of the cartoons more than I liked Power Rangers. I got kind of into Metabots. That was like another really big thing for me anyways. Metabots was like huge. First time catching a stream. Excited to be part of the stream. Dude, what's going on, man? How you doing, Bokchoy? I was all about Power Rangers. Yeah, for me, knowing Power Rangers were full-grown adults weirded me out. You know what? Raven, ow. Oh, dude, I keep smashing my elbow on my desk. Burbs? Also, the light is, I can't get a good lighting today because there's just clouds and sun. So if the light fluctuates today, sorry everybody. He played the green and white Power Ranger. Oh, did he? Trivecta, how you doing, dude? Sunday stream? Yeah, today's gonna be a pretty chill one. We're taking a look at a new keyboard, but at the same time, like, I don't know, man. I woke up and, like, you know when you're rushing to do everything and then, like, you finish on time, it's such a good feeling. You're like, all right, we're good. We're solid right now. I watched the Power Rangers when I was a kid. Very wrong one. The wrong Power Rangers? What were the wrong Power Rangers? I kind of don't want to know. Have you tested Akko Cream Yellows? No, I have not. But I have tested a few of the other Akko switches and they're pretty good. I'm building my commission keyboard. I'm going to go for a Thocky keyboard. Should I do Palm or PC? Probably Palm. Palm, I mean, either way, you should get like a good sound profile out of that. So I'd say, like, personally, I'd go with Palm. I think that's the way to go. Keyboard is cool. Thank you so much. Keyboard is cool. That is my stream that I accidentally opened. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good one. What color is my corn? Surprisingly matches Serica very well. Dude, it is actually a light blue. And I think it's absolutely fantastical. Hold on, I'm gonna just reset the cameras really quick. I did the same thing I did yesterday with the starting from a cold boot with the cam links. I'm still trying to find a better solution to all these items here. Sorry, guys. At the same time, like, I love the cam links, but I also can't stand them. They are quite troublesome sometimes. All right. I saw your story on Instagram and teleported over here. Hey, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one today. QK75 versus Sonnet. My definitive answer right now is Sonnet. I think the QK is fine. Listen, I think the QK, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a pretty solid keyboard. I just think the Sonnet has a little bit more to offer visually. And I also liked the typing feel and the sound of the Sonnet. Even the build experience of the Sonnet seemed a little bit more like clean to me. So this is from, oh gosh, this is Botanical? This is Botanical, right? This is the Botanical desk pad. I found the switch I'm going for my Space 65. Looking forward to seeing how smooth. Wait, which ones? I want to know. This stream comes at the perfect time. Dude, switch lubing and Twitch streams, actually a deadly combination. But yeah, dude, today's going to be, I don't know, man. Like, I want to do some other things today. Also, I know it's the Tata80. For whatever reason, I think the original board name was supposed to be Eiffel 80. Ignore the box. So, just ignore it. I mean, there is a small difference between Palm and PC. IMO. I'm so happy I finally built my first higher quality build this week. Which one did you build? We ended up, dude, me and my girlfriend last night, we ended up watching, we just ended up sitting on the couch watching. We were so tired, we just watched movies. I think she wanted to get up and go play video games, but I was in a good mood, and I don't think I could have ruined my mood by going to play Overwatch. I just didn't want to do it, dude. Can I be your fake taxi driver? What? I'm so, where are you getting these ideas from? It is 1 p.m. on Sunday. It is 1 p.m., dude. Oh, were there already stabs in here? Wait, that's kind of convenient. Hell yeah.
Finally got my Prime sub Smile. Did you see the
Thank
new
you, Booper.
round board? It's their premium keyboard.
I did see it, and honestly, I have nothing against it. I think it's interesting. Like I said, I have nothing against high ground. Ooh. Okay, so cool thing about this keyboard here, just before we get too deep in today's keyboard, this uses something called, I believe they're calling them swan gaskets. So it uses these cool little leaf springs here. So that's why I'm kind of excited to build this. It is using a totally different way to mount this. So I'm very interested to see how this is going to perform. That's funny. Oh, the swan gaskets? Oh, this is kind of pretty. Wait, this is kind of nice. All right, so overall though, and I kind of already suspected this with this keyboard. How do we open this? Good evening, Master. How you doing? Well, I did not open this correctly. If there was a better way to open this, I fucked up. What are my thoughts on the tiny Neko? I think it's really cute. I will be building one soon-ish. This is by M1, yeah. Oh, God. The packages. Ooh, static. Sorry, guys. It's not like the packaging is a little bit chaotic here. Okay. A lot of foam in here. A lot of everything. Okay, we're going to get rid of some of this stuff. I can tell you right away, this looks like the Ginkgo. This is giving me like heavy Ginkgo vibes. There's a little, it also has some like steps in it here too. This little piece underneath the spacebar. I don't know if I love that. I feel like depending on how, actually it's okay. I've heard that the M1 stabs are pretty good. We can take a look today. I've never used these stabs before. This is gonna be a stream full of firsts. I like the back piece though. The back piece is kind of cute. I have to admit. In China, this is called the Eiffel 80. So did they just change the name for us here? A Jaguar? Soon. Soon I will be building that. Where are the feet? No one here. What typing angle? You know what? I don't remember. Let me actually pull up the Tata80 IC again. Oh, it means tower in Chinese? Oh, cool. I did not know that. Typing angle, typing angle. 7-degree typing angle. How are you guys doing today, though? What's your Sunday look like? What's your goals for the day? Small part of me wants to get some recording done today, but the other part of me definitely wants to like actually use today to relax a little bit. Gonna play tennis soon? That actually sounds really fun. Some triangle feet. 5 a.m. here in Australia? Oh, damn, dude. Hold on. That's pretty early in the morning, my guy. Looking to buy a new coffee scale. Both of mine hit the shitter. Burbs, what's your budget for coffee scales? I bought one recently that I'm really happy with, but it was kind of expensive. Finish the batch of switches and install my new Nest. Dude, why is this... My top-down camera today, I think it just doesn't like this desk pad. Unlimited we ball? Okay, Burbs, I'll call you later. We'll talk about coffee scales. Because the one I got, I honestly don't remember the name of it, but it's like pretty responsive. I love it, man. It's great so far. There's a lot of gaskets in here. Those feet are gorgeous. Yeah, these are actually... Okay, the bottom design's pretty nice. I see why they called it the Eiffel. It definitely looks like the Eiffel Tower there. I actually quite like this bottom design. I don't mind this at all. What's up, Toasty? This is nice. Side profile. This is actually not too bad either. You can definitely see that the color... There's a lot of colors to this. You can see the color of the bottom peek out. Just a standard wedge. Kind of cool. It's kind of a wedge literally on a box, being this bottom piece here. All right. And then the internals, I think this PCB is upside down here. Is it? Yeah. Okay, let's open this guy up because I need to get to the PCB. So hungry? Dude, I didn't eat anything either. Don't even feel bad. If I seem a little bit tired today, it's because I haven't had a real meal yet. Tim would enamel fill that before building the keyboard. Tim's a better man than I am. Is there no screws in here? You know, I will admit though, one of my biggest pet peeves with keyboards... Oh, dude, I don't know why this camera is not liking me today. Is when they have such deep screws that you almost need to use the Allen key. Will you be building a tiny Neko? Yes. Okay, we will need to use the Allen key here. Unfortunately. Very funny to see these words with a different meaning around the world. Tata means father in one language. Father 80 cracks me up. Bro, we can make this the Father 80. Do you want it to be? Kind of sounds like a pretty neat name. I need you to stare into the camera on full screen. Oh yeah, what face do you want me to make? Chozo was telling me. You want me to make like a disgusted face or something? What face? What kind of face was it, Soren? The daddy keyboard? The daddy 80? Just a poker face? Like this? Like that? No emotion? Okay, there you go. You'll need to put the lens on manual focus on the overhead. I know, I guess I have to in this case here. It's okay. Honestly, once we start building things and flip it over, it doesn't like solid colors because I have it on a small focal point. I don't know why I took out everything here. But yeah, one of my biggest pet peeves with keyboards. Does this Allen key even work for this? It does. I really hate when designers make the back screws here incredibly hard to reach that you need to use Allen keys. Like, absolutely can't stand that stuff. Sugar Daddy 80? Okay. Alex, man, are you getting enough sleep? Make sure you eat. Sleep-wise, dude, I'm doing fantastic with sleep. It's not really a sleep issue. It's more just, I don't know. I don't really think it's an issue of that many sorts, but... All right, let's put these in this bag here with the rest of these screws. Need some keyboards with this side profile. Oh, you like the side profile on this? I don't know what this piece is for. I'm gonna put this over here for the time being. Polycarbonate plates. I think there was other plates. I don't know what we'll use today. We're gonna use the Obscura switches again. No, why is there so many flex cuts? Why does there need to be this many flex cuts for the keyboard? Damn it. Time for tape. I mean, maybe it won't be that bad. Flex cuts for the win. I mean, we'll use the polycarbonate plate today. Fuck it. We're using polycarb. We'll see how this sounds with polycarb. Oh, my, Hakuna Matata? Nah, how you doing, dude? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you, dude. Hopefully you're having a good one today. Thank you, man. Okay, this is going to the side. I do not want to use this. And this will also go to the side. And I'm assuming we leave this piece of plastic here. There is an internal weight, which is kind of nice. Mute it Sunday. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how today's build goes. Daughter board's over there. Okay, I actually just want to see how these... Where are they? Where did I put them? Let's move this out of the way too. I want to go grab these for a second. So these are some gaskets as well. I think you can mount this in a few different ways from what I kind of understand. Polycarbonate plate there. These are our stabs of Troll Lube. This. And then we have our other plates which it came with, which I don't think we're going to be using. They probably used a mill without a gimbal to mill the screw holes. What happened? For what? Interesting stuff though. And then foams. Let's get some foams out of the way too. We'll decide on foams later. But I'm kind of interested to see how these get put here. It's for shipping protection? Oh. That makes more sense. Interesting. I'm assuming these go in like this. That's kind of neat. So for anyone who's just tuning in, this keyboard here uses these things called swan gaskets. Interesting. Very, very cool. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. I'll show you guys again here. I don't hate foam. Listen, I don't hate foam. I actually enjoy it in some cases. I think right now the only thing I'm starting to really dislike is how every PCB is like flex cuts galore. Yeah, I'm thinking the gaskets look really fucking cool today. I'm interested to see how this all assembles, but before we get too deep into this, here's the PCB. It's hot swap. Not a whole crap ton of options on this. It looks like we do have a fixed bottom row, not even a step caps option. I would love to see a few more options with the hot swap. But again, I'm not like too turned off by this. You look really fucking cool today. Do I not normally look cool? So nice. Hi guys, how you guys doing? Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate you, Borealis. Thank you, dude. Not really? Oh my gosh. The coating on this looks pretty good too. All right, we'll move this off to the side. Look at this Elquan. How are you doing? I actually like this color combo too. I don't know what keycap set we're gonna put on this. All right, let's move this to the side and let's start with these stabilizers from the M1. Sounds like a race car company. All right. I mean, they're called. Okay, let me read exactly what they put on the website for the swan gaskets. So, two kind of gaskets. So you can do either one. You can do silicone gasket mounts, or you can do swan gaskets. They say the swan gaskets have better flexibility when typing on the keyboard. The swan gaskets act as a cushion and shock absorbing function, just like the leaf spring structure of a car, which makes the swan gasket module feel softer in comparison to the silicone gaskets. And actually, I should look at the installation video in a bit here, so we'll just keep that paused on the other screen. So that's what they're kind of saying with this. They said the main reason for using leaf springs as an elastic component on the car is that apart from linking the axle to the car body. Okay, let's talk about cars here. So basically they're saying it adds a little bit more bounce, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna, okay, on a real perspective, like on a real note here, I think it's nice that we're at least seeing something different. I don't care how this turns out, because this could be, I don't know, maybe it's just bad. I haven't built it. I haven't looked at anyone else's reviews on this yet. I think it's cool that there's at least something different happening within the world of keyboards. Whoa, these are interesting stabilizer bodies. I feel like I don't have enough stabs for this. I don't think there's enough stabilizers here. Was there another package? 2.5 stabs, I know, right? Well, I guess I'll go get some other stabs then. Split backspace? I can't even do that. It's a TKO. We need all 5. Oh well. Shorted on stabs. I'll use the one for the spacebar. We'll use one of these. I thought you were pretty stable already, Alex. I guess not. I guess I'm not. No need for stabs anymore? I guess not, dude. Damn. No stab build? Smooge. This is actually big sad. I actually was kind of looking forward to these. Daddy80 is non-stable. Is this a 1.2 millimeter PCB? Looks like it. All right. What's shaking? What's going on, dude? Banging out TKLs, Zoom TKL, Tata80, Promise 87. I mean, like, from my perspective, I think TKLs are actually quite nice. That's a bummer. Yeah, we'll use the one for the spacebar though. Unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. Having daddy stability issues. What language is Tata mean daddy in again? What language was that? Been a few weeks with Mac Studio as streaming box. What's the upside and downsides? Big upsides is I'm finding the workflow from the Mac computer to other Apple devices absolutely astounding. So I am loving that. And I think another really big upside too is color accuracy of the monitor, like being able to use a nice color accurate 5K monitor is awesome. Some negatives though, I really dislike the lack of support on a lot of stuff for Apple. So that's, a lot of people do build things for Windows. So there's a lot of stuff specifically just for Windows, which is kind of a bummer. So I kind of half expected that coming into all this though. And then I do wish there was a bit more front I/O. There is 2 Thunderbolt things, but hope my weekend's been well. It's going really well, although I'm not gonna lie, guys. I thought it was supposed to be really cold today, so I didn't really dress it like. I dress kind of warm right now, and I'm feeling definitely some warmth. Interesting. So this stabilizer housing extends up a little bit, kind of like what you see on the plate mounted ones. Definitely interesting. Alex is online. What's up, Maxipoo? How you doing? Should be a pretty relaxed Sunday stream. Sure it's not you making the room hot? Okay, dude. Hi, I'm thinking of buying either the Monoke Tomo or the Gion Works F4. Which would you pick? So nice.
Hey Alex, hope you have a great day. Great work as always.
Thank you, Aqua. I appreciate the sub, man. Thank you so much for the prime. Wait, which one's the F4 from Gion? F2 I meant? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, did something new get released? Man, I think it's tough. I'm gonna go with the Gion Works keyboard. But I mean, like, if you like the multiple, like, options of mounting things in the Tomo, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the Tomo, like, at all. So Tomo's still probably a really good choice. Haircut looking very sophisticated. Bro, appreciate you. Where'd you get that shirt? It's beautiful. We got it yesterday. It was on sale at the Bay. I don't know. Do you guys have the Bay? It's a department store. But it was on sale for 50% off, I think. Jeanette chose it for me. Normally, I actually just buy like very, very, very plain, basic things. So, Wara, thank you so much, dude. I love you too, man. Is it like Canadian Macy's? What's Macy's? Is Macy's a big department store? What you been gaming recently? Dude, I've been doing nothing for video games. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I've been like so on the side of like doing zero things for video games right now. There's nothing I want to play. Like zero things. So I do like these though. These are quite nice. All right, let's screw in some stuff here. I miss all the Canadian things. Macy's is the biggest department store in the US. So it's probably like the Bay or Nordstrom. I don't know. Do you guys have something called Nordstrom in the States? It's another department store type thing. Beige lad? What happened with Beige lad? You were such a beige lad. Appreciate you. He's a good guy. Zellers? Isn't Zellers coming back in Canada? So nice. BND, thank you so much for the Prime for 6 months, dude. Half a year being here, man. I really appreciate you. I miss Tim Hortons. Wara, where are you from again? Because I'm going to be honest with you. If I ever heard a Canadian say they miss Tim Hortons, I'd just like question them. I'd be like, why? What's good at Tim Hortons?
Almost being a sub for 2
Fairness.
years soon. Fern
Holy
love,
crap,
much loves
22
my guy.
months? Yeah, dude, almost 2 years. I miss Teja, me too. But he made a little post on his Instagram saying he's feeling a little burnt out. I'm interested to see how these stabs are gonna work. Very interested. All right, since we only have enough for 2 stabs, I'm just do the rest with these ones here. Tim Hortons was a good thing. Was. Keyword was, dude. Like, any Canadians in here, say here. And I want everyone, like the Canadian opinion, do you guys still frequent Tim Hortons versus other coffee shops? Like, honest, dude. There's nothing wrong with you guys saying you do. Like, you go out of your way to pick Tim Hortons over other coffee shops. Yes? Dude, I actually prefer like Coffee Time or any of the other coffee chains. It's cheap and edible. Even dude, I like McDonald's coffee because it uses the old roasts, I think, from Tim Hortons. I'm actually surprised you guys are saying that. A lot of Canadians that I know, but maybe people from Toronto, we don't like Tim Hortons. I fucking love Tim's. If I could have Mr. Tim work for my kitchen and employ him every single day. Oh, do you mean actual Tim? I love Tim too. A bagel? Dude, honestly, I know this is gonna spark some debate with the Canadians, but even their bagels are kind of mid, man. Balzac coffee is really nice. But I prefer roasting my, not roasting, I prefer like brewing my own stuff these days. Thank you, Maxi Poo.
You made my day just by saying hi. Keep spreading good vibes.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate the Prime. Thank you so much for using your Prime on me, dude. Hi, Alex. Glad you're finally streaming at a time where it's not midnight. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alex, that's a bad take. Bro, it's everything from Tim Hortons is kind of mid. I'd rather go to McDonald's, and I don't even like McDonald's. Even their ice caps lately have been kind of meh. Okay, Sleek, I used to like their donuts. But when I was a kid, and I'm sure some of you guys can remember this too. Don't you guys remember getting fucking donuts from Tim Hortons? And if you ordered a dozen, they'd have to give you 2 boxes because it did not fit in 1 box. Now, when you order donuts, they give you the same goddamn box and it's half full with a dozen donuts. And it's like shifting around on the inside. And then the other thing that annoys the crap out of me of ordering donuts, specifically dipped donuts from Tim Hortons, is they put it in that stupid bag, and then you go to take it out, and all the like the chocolate dip and whatever dip you have is inside the bag because it's just torn off of the donut. That's my other big pet peeve with Tim Hortons. Just, no, I know about shrinkflation, but it bothers me, bro. It bothers me. Isn't Tim Horton an elephant? He was a hockey player, I believe. You gotta lick it? Dude, that defeats the purpose of eating the donut. McDonald's coffee and Starbucks coffee are blasphemy here in Australia. Australians are probably the biggest coffee snobs in the world. So where do you guys go for coffee in Australia? Like, what's your go-to? Milk in bags? There's nothing wrong with it. You know, low-key, I kind of don't understand it either, but it's very, very popular here in Ontario. We have amazing cafes. Oh, that's really cool, though. Wait, but you guys had Tim Hortons soup? I've never had their soups. Thank you guys again for the subs. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys all for the support that you guys give this channel, by the way. I really, really appreciate it. I used to really love their sour cream glaze. Now everything just tastes like overloaded with sugar. Yeah, I think that's another common trend I'm seeing these days too, is it's all very, very sugary these days. Very, very sugary. Yeah, I don't disagree. Like, it's not, listen, I'm not saying Tim Hortons is the worst, but like, if I can, I'm picking something else. There's a lot of small boutique coffee companies here in Australia that are genuinely quite successful. Oh, that's really awesome, though. To have, like, smaller brands be super successful. We don't really have mass-produced coffee like Starbucks and Tim Hortons. We have a large amount of Italian immigrants during the 50s, and they brought over coffee culture, and it's amazing. It's actually really cool. Small coffee shops are where it's at. There's some really good ones here in Toronto as well. I think everywhere around the world has usually some pretty good small coffee shops. Alex was in Jiren's stream, I swear, no lie. Wait, what? I was hanging out with him yesterday in his stream. I miss Krispy Kreme making their donuts fresh. Krispy Kreme's so good, man. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think very often I'm tempted to buy a dozen Krispy Kreme original glazed donuts. Like, or whatever they're called, original donuts. They're so damn good. It's delicious. I could literally finish a whole box on my own without blinking an eye. Favorite donut? If I can find any sort of maple dipped donut anywhere, that's usually what I go for. But other than that, just like the Krispy Kreme original glaze or whatever they're called, the originals, so good, man. I used to work at Starbucks. I am to this day a coffee fanatic. When I did my research and tried many other brands, quality-wise, I left Starbucks at the bottom of my list. A lot of people do that. Like, a lot of people end up liking other brands of coffees and stuff for sure. Have you tried Beechwood Donuts in St. Catharines? Is it just like a one single store, Kron? Because I haven't been to St. Catharines in quite some time. Diabetes? What's your go-to snack? Like, what's your go-to? Tell me right now. Dunkin' Donuts? Do they have one here in Toronto? I don't think I've tried a Dunkin' Donuts. And when I was in America, I was trying to find a Dunkin' Donuts, but all of them were closed. And all the airport ones were closed. Chicken nuggies? Yo, chicken nuggets are actually an amazing late night snack. Popcorn? I also love popcorn. I'm a big popcorn snob. Love me a good peanut butter cup. Those are also very good. Frozen chicken nuggets at 2 a.m. slap. Dude, they're so good. Okay, so recently we bought these ones. They were on sale, like a really good sale. So we kind of stocked up. We're out of them now, but they were these chicken nuggets from this company called Jane's. And they were infused, or not infused, I guess made with cauliflower as well as chicken. And they were really good. Go-to snacks is fruit. You know what I've been actually eating a lot of? Because Mr. Space Cables convinced me to buy a few of these? Kiwis. I've always liked kiwis, but I've just never really purchased them. So I've been on a kiwi kick lately, and I quite like it. Hard biscuits? Do you mean like the biscuits, like the pastry biscuits type thing? Gold ones are nice. What's the difference between a gold kiwi and a regular kiwi? That sounds ignorant of me, I know. One is green. Is it just like color? Kiwi the bird? No, the fruit. I like kiwis, but I'm deathly allergic to them. Oh, really? That sucks, dude. My dad's the same way a little bit. He's like not that great with fruit. It'll make his tongue, I think his tongue swollen. Gold is sweeter. Gold has less fur too. Oh, dude. Have you guys ever had refrigerated or just like cold grapes? I think, you know what, you're kind of onto something. Cold grapes are actually like one of the best snacks. They're just so good. But they have to be cold. We're using 20520, and then I'm going to put dielectric grease on the wires. Where'd I put all the wires? Oh, there. Frozen grapes. I have never had frozen grapes, but I've heard they're really good. I think I fear frozen grapes. Are they just like really hard? Or do they like crack your teeth up or something? I want Alex's grape? What does that even mean, Avo? Frozen is fire? That's contradictory there, you know what I mean? It's like a popsicle? Interesting. Cotton candy grapes, goat it? Cotton candy grapes? Huh? What are those? Hi, what budget keyboards under 150 would you recommend in stock? I'm considering a Tiger80. Tiger80 is probably the only thing I can really recommend that's in stock at that price point that I would be happy with myself. So Tiger80, perhaps the Buck & Echo if you can find one. But don't forget, like, you're still having to spend other money on things. One thing I'm not going to ever forget to tell you guys is there's going to be shipping. There's going to be keycaps. There's going to be switches. Like, there's going to be stabs. There's going to be lube. There's going to be other accessories that you might want. So really keep that in mind with your budget as well. Love your new build. Could you recommend me a linear switch for my future new? Dude, go with like a full nylon IMO. The new already has like a pretty deep sound profile. So if you go for something like a lavender or something that's like a full nylon switch, you're going to love it. Or if you're getting one in the future, perhaps pre-order some cherry Nixies because those are actually really nice. They have a bit of a deeper sound profile as well, but they also hit some great high notes. So I think the Nixies would be awesome as well. Hopefully that answers your question, Bay. This kind. Wait, what's this? Sorry. Oh, I know what these kind of are. They're just regular, like not shortbread, but just like cookies, right? Will you build the QK75 again? Since last time there were issues, maybe plateless. I'm already preparing another build for you guys. Syra reached out to me and told me that there was some issues with the FR4 plates not being fully cleaned up around the edges. I did not know that, but yes, I'm already planning another one. I started the disassembly process of it this morning, but I think we're just gonna do plateless or PC. Do you ever build the heartbeat switches? No, you know what actually we use those for? So my girlfriend and I were building a keyboard and she wanted to build something for work that was dead silent. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my ass didn't feel like lubing switches. So I actually grabbed the heartbeat switches and I was like, wait, these are actually pretty good stock. And I ended up using those and we put them in a Zoom, I think. Oh no, we put them in an Icky 68 Aurora. They were actually pretty good. Like I have to admit, I really did enjoy those switches. But again, like to do them on stream, I can just tell you guys, like to sum it up, they were quite nice. They are definitely a little bit more expensive, but they were quite nice. They don't really need lube. And they were very silent. So, liked them a lot. Are you building a gingerbread house? I don't know. Honestly, I kind of want to, But dude, we built one of those gingerbread house things for Halloween. We did one of like a graveyard or whatever. We left it on like the counter for like a week. Because like we built it a few days prior, then a few days later. Because it was like 5 days. Dude, the gingerbread like cookie was just not good afterwards. So I feel like it's kind of wasteful in a way. I don't know, man. I don't think I want to just because I feel like I'm not going to eat it. So I don't know. Gingerbread house stream. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna. All right, let's start screwing these guys here in. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How are you? I'm thinking about doing a group buy. Do you recommend Zoom TKL or QK? Feet K. Fuck, I feel like I'm gonna get this question so often. Listen, I think both are good keyboards. I really do. I just think from a feature set standpoint and bang for your buck standpoint, you're gonna get more out of the Zoom TKL. Like the fact that it's also Bluetooth, and I don't know if the QK comes with a battery, but I've tested everything with the Zoom, and it's really, really good. I think the Zoom even has a little bit more of a nicer aesthetic to the keyboard rather than the QK. I think the Zoom is really, really good value. But like I said, there's also some great value to be had from the QK. I just think the Zoom edges it out a little bit for me. Just my opinion. Is it Matush? Matush? Thank you, dude. I appreciate you coming to the stream. I've been finally binging, I've been binging your videos during work, and it's finally great to see you live. Hey, no worries, man. I really do appreciate the support you guys give me. It's actually pretty crazy. Never in a million years did I think I would be doing keyboard content. A small part of me has always really liked streaming, even when I was streaming to like literally my friends. I've always really loved the idea of being like online and like doing something. But I never thought I would have actual people watching me that weren't like a small circle of friends just giving me support. Am I gonna do the photo review today? We'll see. I am planning something a little different for that. But yeah, probably we'll see what we do. My friends are so surprised when I tell them how nice the keyboard community is. I think there definitely is this like misconception that like people who are into hobbies are very snobby, but I feel like a lot of other hobbies have that like snobbiness to them. So I had my boss watch your videos, and she ended up building her first board because of you and Teha. Cool to have a personal connection with the boss now because of you guys. Wait, really? That's so interesting to me. That's so interesting. Have you built the TGR Tomo? I did. I actually really liked it. I ended up playing around with the client's build a little bit more just to like fully test it out, etc. And I was kind of slowly falling in love with it. I really like the top mount. I didn't get to try the O-ring mount, unfortunately, but overall it's pretty good. Overall, I quite liked it. All right. Otos? Huh? What about Otos? The keyboard community is filled with genuinely nice people, solid and supportive community. Yeah, exactly. I think so. Why are you guys saying Otos? He can't see Otos? Oh, I can't see it. I think, Soren, I think I need to, wait, why can't I see it on the stream? Hold on, is it in, you guys kill me. Oh, it's because I'm using a different browser. Listen, I'll figure it out later. I see Soren linked me. Between Tomo and Sonnet, what would you choose? Oh, fuck. Guys, these questions about what would I choose is so personal because I personally really like the look of both of them, but I think that the Sonnet edges out the side profile. Like, I like the Sonnet aesthetics more than I like the Tomo. But both of them genuinely sound good. I think internal wise, I think the Tomo might be more fun to build just because you have some options with it. So I think if you're looking for more of like some options of how you're gonna build this thing, perhaps the Tomo. While I feel like the Sonnet genuinely does sound better with its like ISO top mount. But they're both good. Yeah, dude, we honestly need to do like a voting bracket. I need to do like a mechs on deck style. What were they calling their competition? But we'll just make it on stream with you guys. And no prizes, because I don't want to promote this idea that one keyword's better than the other based off of like such minor details. You know what? We'll use
Do you like 75s or TKLs more?
Glizzo? Personally, I like TKLs more. I see the appeals in a good 75 though, because it's the same width usually as a 65. But I personally like TKLs more. Just my opinion. What about you guys in chat? TKL or 75? Instead of flex cuts on the PCB, why don't you go flex on some grass? Why am I getting dissed up right now, bro? 75 more compact. 75 TKL too big. I think everyone here is going to say 75 Glizzo. TKL person because I don't like the short right shift. I like the aesthetic also of a good TKL. So for me, TKL. But I think a lot of people are going to say 75. I think that's a very, very common trend. TKL classic, but 75 is so diverse in so many ways. So nice.
Do you have any soldering tips?
I do. And thank you so much, Artbook. I really appreciate the prime. If you're going to do soldering, my biggest tip to you is use less solder. Try to be as quick as possible, but don't use too much. You can always add more. It's a lot harder to get rid of it, but also I would also really strongly recommend like just watching a quick little video. There's like a motion, and once you get into the motion of it, it's so easy. I will share your content whenever I try to get someone into the hobby because of aesthetics and the vibe you give off. Oh, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you. It's crazy, man. Like, this hobby is wild. All right, polycarbonate plate today. Why not? Do a nice little polycarb version. With soldering, follow the rules of drugs. Huh? I didn't even know that was a rule. Huh? What are some good gummy O-ring boards besides the Bakaneko? Are you talking in stock? Sequence? Or anything from Parallel Studios? Usually I think is all O-ring, but in stock? I'm not sure there's many in stock units. Is the Kiko still in stock? What keycaps did you have in your green 60%? Dandy, dude. GMK Dandy is beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful set. What am I putting on this today? Bruno, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. I appreciate that, man. I hope you're having a great and fantastic day. Really, really appreciate it. Just wanted to shout out that I won an Archetype Black Friday giveaway for a skate deck in your background. Oh yeah, dude. I didn't know it was you who won, but I saw someone won something. They're really cool, man. I think you're gonna really like it. Congratulations on your W there. All right, let's test our stabs. What set should I use today, guys? Fuck, I kind of wish... you know what set I really want to pick up? Has it shipped yet? Civilization? Was it GMK Civilization that I'm thinking of? GMK Civilization. I like how the top search is GMK Civilization clones. I kind of want this set. It's shipped? There's extras still available, I think. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna buy this from Ash Keeps. I feel like that'd be such a nice set. Did they? Oh, they literally went yesterday? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go buy a set after this. Don't buy them all, please. What do I want to use? You know what set I could try out that I haven't tried yet? There's Klein Blue. I thought this was very close to Striker, and honestly, it does bear a lot of resemblances. But I did take a look at them side by side, which I'll show you guys later. Striker's a totally different color. It's a shame that both of them share like the exact same like styling. I don't really understand why there's Japanese sub-legends on this either, when this is based off of a French color, I believe. So that wasn't too clear to me. But that was a bit weird. Bought every set? Oh my gosh. Us weebs drive the hobby? It just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't, like, why this has that. Is the stab tester worth it? Oh, are you talking about that little stab tester thing that they're selling? Listen, I think it's a cool idea if you're really trying to perfect how you do your stabilizers. So in theory, it's kind of cool. But honestly, you probably don't need it because you're gonna have to uninstall it and then retest them anyways. I'm so sick of Japanese sub-legends. Low-key, I am as well. There's a piece of fluff in there. I am a little bit sick of Japanese sub-legends too. But okay, let me reword this. I'm sick of... Oh god, there's a siren. I'm sick of them being where they shouldn't be on this set. It doesn't make sense on this set. And I know this set does come with normal, no sub-legends, but it doesn't make sense to have on every single set. No. Cap, that's Striker. This is not Striker. This is called Klein's Blue. This is based off of, I believe it's French, right? See, this is also where the mix-up is going to come now. This is Klein's Blue. This is a different set entirely. They do look alike. Yes, that's the crazy part. This also has like the transparent kind of stuff that they've been doing at KBD fans as well. No, this is Striker. Yeah, my bad, guys. I've never lubed and worked on my stabs before. What's a good start? I hate to do this, but I also would love to do this. Just go watch my video on YouTube. I've made a video on how to do stabs, and I think it's very, very in-depth. But the biggest tip I could tell you is you can do just about everything for your stabilizers post-install. So even if you fuck up, you're fine. Sellout? Okay, guys. I'm not making any more tutorial videos now. No more. What are my thoughts on Silk Olivia's? They're good. Just don't use stabs. Okay. Thank you, Yuto. I appreciate you. Shameless self-promo. You're right, guys. I should have just stopped what I'm doing and done a full-ass tutorial here on stream. That's all on me, dude. That's on me, dude. Alex, can we expect more themed calendar in the future? Just pictures of you holding different keyboards. You guys just want photos like this? Just like with me holding up a board? Where's a board I can hold up? Do I have one that's... Okay, I don't have anything near me, but just me holding up a board, just being like, and just like arm, you know, like tucked in like Peter Pan, just with the keyboard, that kind of thing. An ass tutorial? Okay, dude. GR, thank you so much, man. I appreciate your prime here, man. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a good one today. I have not built the Kiku, I think it's pronounced. So I have no real thoughts on it since I have not built it. Can we get Alex in an elf costume? Okay. That's OnlyFans content right there, guys. So nice. Yeah, I get it. It's not like a forced path for them to pick the Katakana sub-legends, but like it's still, to me, it's just, it doesn't make sense. Like it almost feels like an option that shouldn't have been there, if that makes sense. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Melon, thank you so much for the bit. Thank you, thank you. You can knock the calendar idea, but I reckon you sold it to merch. Or sold it as merch. I don't know, I'm thinking of some other cool things to do for you guys. Right now, my sights are focused on doing that giveaway thing that we're doing. Since we're talking about keycaps, what's your take on clone keycaps? After the GBiz ended and it wasn't so popular as to warrant a re-release. Okay, my stance on clone keycaps is if you guys choose to buy them, that's on you guys. You guys pick whatever you want to do. My argument will always be that I personally will not purchase them, simply because I'm in the mindset, and I've always had this mindset when it comes to this stuff. Zonis!
Hello, hello,
Hello.
Dearest Alex of the
21
many
months,
toes.
dude. Many toes? I do have many toes. My mindset has always been like, I like the hobby, to me anyways. I like that personal feeling of if I've missed something and I can no longer buy it, whether it been maybe I didn't have the money, whatever it is, I think it's just kind of cool that I can now see that product that other people might have, like maybe they purchased it. For me, it's kind of cool. Like I don't have to have everything. Like I'm not entitled to own everything, right? And it's kind of really, really interesting to see like what other people have and like what they've collected. And when you start having things like clones or fakes, you know, in a way, and you start buying them on the cheap because you want to have that, I think for me, it's always been a little deeper to me. And I don't mean that this is everyone's train of thought, but for me, it's like this need to be included, this kind of like entitlement that everything needs to be available at all times and everyone needs to be, you know, included in that sort of sense. And I get it, inclusion is really important. But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of joy in differences in not owning something, not having to own everything at any given time that you want. So for me, again, doesn't matter what you guys do. You guys can do whatever you guys want. I just personally don't like it because of that. Plus, I know a lot of the designers and I know how much it hurts people in the long run. And I know like the negative side of that thing. So what are your guys' thoughts now? Because it's been like, what, a year or two since we probably talked about this kind of stuff? Imperium Gaming, thank you so much for the prime, bro. I appreciate that, dude. It's like buying fake Jordans and it happens and don't get butthurt if people called you out on it. Yeah, kinda. Again, I am never gonna like judge you guys for buying a fake. Never. Because I know that people are, listen, I know people are in different financial situations. I know people are in different situations in their life. Maybe they missed something. Maybe they lost the keycap set and they just want to replace it. I get it. There's tons of different reasons why you might purchase something like that. But for me, it's just not something I'm interested in doing. I don't mind people are going to buy what they want. Yeah, exactly. Don't get higher in your shit. Exactly. I'm kind of in the same mindset. I see you on YouTube and click Twitch link. This is the first time I've seen you. Dude, what's going on? Hopefully you enjoy the build live today. It's a bit more of a simple build. We're building a hot swap keyboard, so no soldering today. What about when clones have better compatibility? I mean, I think that's still, I don't think that takes away from our argument though, you know? I don't think it really does. there's another side to this too, which I think is kind of snaky as well. So, for example, if you design something, let's just say in chat, let's pick a random name. Let's say Melon. Let's say Melon decides to, Melon Potato decides to design something. He or she designs this thing and is like, dude, I've made cool novelties. I am now marketing, which takes time. Like, I am now communicating with vendors. And by the time his or her group buy decides to run, there's already a clone company who's released it and may hurt sales of his or her group buy. Let's just say it doesn't hurt it. Where the snaky thing is a lot of these clones and a lot of like fakes in the world of any product, they get free marketing. They're letting the company who originally had to work, or the designer who had to work to get marketing put on the table to, again, get their product to real life, they get the free path on that. They don't have to pay anybody because it's already done. You want Yeezys, for example, or you want some other shoe that's really unpopular. I don't know, it's Jordans. The marketing's already done. The hype's already there for a lot of these things. So for me, it's like I don't also love the fact that people get that free pass on marketing. It's just like a shortcut, and I really don't like shortcuts like that people take. There's also a ton of reputational damage. To a certain degree too, yes. For example, with Olivia's set, being GMK Olivia, there are still some people who, I mean, back in the day, people were trying to sell clones, I remember, as real keycap sets. And it looks bad on GMK. It looks bad on like other people who don't know, and they might get this set and be like, well, fuck, this is GMK, like this is shit. Alex notices me, oh my Lanta, what's going on, Melon Potato? First time I'm seeing 400 viewers in a live stream for a keyboard build. Wow, so amazing. Is there 400 people here? My viewer thing, it just says 99. It's always capped out at 99. There's always just 99 of you guys. So it never actually works for me. I never know how many people are actually watching the stream. 394? Still not bad, dude. Thank you guys for all watching the stream. Very important question here. What board would you use as a self-defense weapon? I wouldn't want to damage any of my keyboards, real talk. I would just, if someone came at me and was like, pick a weapon, I would just let them hit me, bro. I would just be like, listen, I don't want to damage my keyboards. I can recover. My keyboards really can't, dude. You know what I mean? So, I would say, go ahead. Strike. Surely the Keychron? The Keychron. So nice. Hey, why the Keychron? Low Beam, thank you so much for your prime, dude. I appreciate it, man. Something that always impresses me about you is you have a way with words to not offend anyone. Because I believe in civil conversation. I feel like when you're having, this is a good life advice right now. I believe if you're having a conversation with someone and you want to further the conversation as to not, first of all, bring up emotion in the conversation from the other person, it is super important that you act nice. Like, just, you can have civil conversation without having to bring down someone else to like a level that you don't want to bring to, you know? So like if I'm talking to someone and I say, well, let me tell you about the actual real thing. When you're saying stuff like that, like, let me tell you about a better opinion, you're invalidating that person. It's just, you're not being conducive to an actual conversation. When you go like, actually, let me tell you, like, again, if you know the person, that's one thing. But if you don't know that person, like, the last thing you want to do is antagonize that person to make them feel small in a civil conversation. You don't want that, because your conversation is gonna go fucking nowhere. You can disagree without being mean, exactly. And that's why, like, when I see arguments online about how, like, content creators for keyboards, they need to be mean. They need to be mean towards a keyboard. It's just like, no, they don't. I think that's awful. Like, you don't need to, like, tear someone down to make a point. You can make a point. Like, if something's not good, you can be like, well, hey, listen, this is not that great. Here's some ways you can improve it. Instead of just being like, this is shit. This is for bozos. Like, bro, it doesn't need to be mean all the time. Like, you don't need to be like an asshole to make a point. Guys, when you guys just keep saying Odos like that, I just think you guys are trying to get my attention, and I can't see the new emote yet. You give me mean to us, Alex? Tear us down now? I would never. Can I post a vid real? Wait, can I post a vid real quick? Nothing sussy? In the chat? I don't have it enabled right now, so you'd have to link it to Soran or something. Refresh your chat? I don't know if it'll show on Streamlabs though. Hold on, I'm refreshing it now. Still not working. I have to go on Google Chrome, I think. Doesn't matter, I'll do it later, guys. Presidents, I don't allow links in the chat anymore. I'm thinking I might reinstate the rule where people can, but someone was really weird about something. It's on Discord too. The bad side is that hate has more virality than wholesomeness. Yeah. Dude, listen, I don't think life needs to be like that, man. I don't think life needs to be like one big pit of like despair and being mean, and it's not healthy. I'm also, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I also very, very much like chameleon other people's emotions and feelings. So when I'm in a conversation with someone, and if someone's heated, I can try to be level-headed for a while, but eventually like their emotions will wear off on me. And same thing, if someone comes at me and they're frustrated, I for some reason feel frustration. So my emotions tend to get like that too. So that's why like when I'm usually a lead of a conversation, I try to be as neutral as possible. So anyone who also has that thing where they kind of chameleon feelings, they don't have to deal with that. I reckon angry Alex would be spicy. I've been angry before on stream. Someone's made me mad once. It's called empathy, and that is good, which I had a whole discussion on empathy and why empathy is really important in content creation at the meetup. Tough to be neutral in a situation like that. I think I've only been heated in public once. Actually, the other day I was heated. I was crossing the street, and the sign was for pedestrians to cross, and I'm going, and I see a truck like press on the gas to try like cutting in between pedestrians. So I kind of stopped because I thought I was gonna get hit, and the guy like guns it on the gas and then has to stop again because there's other people crossing the road, and he has like his window open with his arm out. I'm just like, what are you doing? Like I don't understand. Like, why are you what are you causing right now? Like, why the hurry? And they're like, oh, I got something to do. It's like, I don't understand why you're more important than the rest of us now. So I told them like I was just being, angry because it bothers me when people do that kind of shit. But I was yelling and stuff. I don't like that kind of attitude. You should have left earlier if you had to be somewhere. Dude, I am such a huge believer in that, man. I really have very little sympathy for people who are just lazy and can't get up on time for things. I'm not talking about other situations like if you have depression or anything, 'cause I understand that. But if you're just fucking lazy and can't get up to something and then blame everyone else, so annoying, dude. Worst part about your Mac? Oh, my Mac computer? I don't really got a worst part about it. Like, there's nothing terrible about it, so... Tim has 17 alarms. Tim Keyless? Okay, I have done that once, Chozo. When I was younger, little angsty Alex, I was walking and someone wasn't paying attention and slammed the brakes as I was crossing a side street. And then had the nerve, because like I stopped and paused to tell me to hurry up. And I remember it was raining, and I had an umbrella. And I'm just like, why am I being hurried and scurried across the street? So I ended up like stopping, and I was just like, I hit the hood of the car. I'm like, what's your problem? And then the guy was just like, he immediately realized he was wrong. Was like, nothing. I'm frustrated. I'm like, okay, keep it to yourself. Recently I found out I might have ADHD. And I always had issues with being on time rather than thinking. Dude, yes, sometimes you can have that with ADHD as well. What's Nathan? Okay, let me go to Google Chrome 1 second, guys. I'm going to the Twitch channel 1 second. You might hear some... I have an ad on my own channel. That's fantastic. How is this possible? How do I get an ad on my own channel? So stupid. I can't see Nathan. What does Nathan look like? Google or some greedy... No, it's not Google. It's Twitch. Amazon. Infinite money glitch. Keck W. Okay. At least you didn't get 8 ads. I did get 2. There was 2 ads. All right, let's put this together now. Actually, I need to see how this is done because I have no idea how to put these things on. Oh, I'm watching a video. Give me 1 sec, guys. I don't want to listen to the music here. All right, so we are putting swan gaskets plus silicone. Let's do the silicone because that kind of seems neat. There's some different ways we can build this. So we can either use the gas. We want to use swan, right? We're going to use the swan gaskets. All right. I think we are going to use the swan gaskets. I don't think there was ever a plan not to, but because I'm kind of curious on how they'll perform. Let's move this over here. And let's grab the gaskets, these little silicone things here. And then we need these guys. Pigeon gaskets. So nice. T16. Thank you, man. I appreciate the 20 months of being here, dude. That means a lot, dude. That board color, though. This is really pretty, this bottom piece. Yes, I very much agreed to it. I think this is going to be a group buy. Although, I don't know exactly. Let me actually find out for you guys. I have everything open. Group buy will be about $300 open sometime in November. Interesting. This is such an interesting mounting style for this keyboard. Is the Tiger80 good? Yes. I think the Tiger80 is pretty good. I prefer the aluminum one myself, but there's nothing wrong with the light version. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. Discord says December. Oh, well, their IC said November. Okay, so probably December then. Well, probably going to be December because it is kind of late right now. So again, if you guys haven't seen what these look like, these are the gaskets. So they kind of fold down as you put more pressure. Dude, I'm actually kind of excited for this. Alternatively, you can use your silicone gaskets, which they also include it. So you don't have to use these things at all. There is some assembly process with all this, though, as per the norm. They are kind of like springs. They're calling them swan gaskets. I'm just repeating what they're saying, but they're like a leaf spring in a lot of ways. They are more like a spring. You are correct there. I'm worried that these are going to make noise, but we'll see. How much do you like chat asking you how good something is? Listen, I don't mind answering those questions, but I think there needs to be some sort of like realization that it's just my preference at the end of the day, like my personal stuff. So when people are asking, I guess I understand people value my opinion, and I love that. Like I love you guys for that. But it's sometimes tough to answer like which is better than the other one. Do I need a set of pliers for this? No. You can do this with your fingers. The Tata80. I actually don't know vendors for this. I don't think I saw a vendor list. But I will let you guys know immediately. Dude, the Heracles is so pretty, man. That keyboard is just beauty. No, I don't own any vintage stuff. Small part of me wants to get in on that, but small part of me also knows that I probably shouldn't. Oh, I mean, I would definitely have a set of pliers. The tools I think that are absolutely necessary are a set of needle nose like pliers, or not pliers per se, but just like, yeah, pliers, let's just say. What else? Screwdriver kit, tweezers. Yeah, tweezers more so than pliers. So nice. Pin, thank you so much for the Prime for 13 months, dude. Screwdriver kit, brushes. Those are probably your absolutely most necessary. Oh, this is done. Oh, we have another one. Nail gun? How are you building your keyboard, my guy? InstaQ, thank you so much for the Prime, dude. Appreciate you, dude. Butt plug? Okay, butt pluggers are a must? Huh? I like having 2 sizes of brushes. You can get away with just 1. I prefer having like a size 0 and then a size 2. But lately I've been actually using like really big brushes for things. I've been using this brush, believe it or not. And I don't even know what size this is technically. But I got it from Switch Keys. That has been my favorite thing. All right, I wanted to keep it on this side. Looks kind of cool from the side angles here. Size 2 flat tip, yes, so good. I find that a forklift, wait, what? I find that a forklift can be, or that a forklift can be helpful. You have a license for that, my friend? Pretty sure you need a license for that. A banana for scale? You know what? I have bananas and I need to eat them still. Do you still have your 7V? Oh, of course. I need to desolder the switches on it though. How many cameras do I have? In total, I have a total of 5 cameras. 2 are not used for stream though. 2 are used for other projects. One of the more important things I found in content creation is streamlining your work. Don't need a license if you guys have free will. Okay, dude. All right, I think that's it for this. Let me just double check. And we just put everything on top. All right, I'm pretty sure that's it for the swan gaskets. And this just lays right on top like that. Dude, this is gonna be interesting. Very, very, very interesting, guys. Do we need to screw them down? I don't see a place for them to screw down. No, I mean, there's no hole there. It's just, yeah, there's nothing to screw down. Oh, set up to our soon. Oh God, this spacebar foam keeps falling out though. Very, very interesting, guys. All right, let's put this down. Yeah, I'm interested to see if this is gonna cause any weird noises. Oh, we don't need these here. This is WinKeyless. Let me remove those. Oh, the JST connector? Good call, dude. Would probably want to connect that. I almost forgot one existed in this. No, it doesn't look like there's any pads for the top. They didn't call for anything in that instruction thing. It doesn't look like anything goes here. There's no even markings for it. My PCB is bricked clueless? I probably would have said that. Holy smokes. Interesting. All right. Let me grab the screws. which were in that bag. And we're gonna need that little, this guy. The back is nice, yeah. Where's the foam? No foam for now. We can always add it in. We don't have to stick it in immediately. Although I'm kind of worried that it's going to be a little too flexy, but we'll see. Guys, we don't have to stick in everything right away. We can see how it sounds and open it up again. Is that fair? I think that's pretty fair. Is no foam November? No, this is aluminum. I think it's just anodized aluminum. There's a brass weight on the inside, though. Is that the wrong bit? Might have been. Can you... Wait, what? Why is it called an Allen key? You know, that's a great question. I have no real answer to give you, to be honest. Because actually, I don't know why it's called an Allen key. Maybe a guy named Allen invented it. Hex are also known as Allen wrenches. In the early 1900s, the Connecticut-based Allen Manufacturing Company. Oh, okay, so there is a reason why they're called that. Cool. You learn something new every day. Have I tried the new Warzone? No. Should I? Is it good? Do I care enough to try another Call of Duty game? I don't know. I don't know the right answer to this. Do I actually care enough to play another Call of Duty game? COD in 2022? It's dog water. It's trash. Save yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I got excited about every COD game and then just stopped playing it after like literally 15 whole days. It's pretty mid. The answer is nah. Yeah, the new TFT set's great if you can get into the fucking PBE. It takes so long, dude. It's like 5-hour waits to get inside. Go play Battlefield 1. Battlefield's great. But again, I think I'm just over those like lobby style games. Like I don't care for them anymore. It's not bad in the morning. Maybe I just need to log in the mornings. What does Tata mean? It means tower. So it's called the Eiffel, I believe, in China. Someone was saying. I mean, I'm still in the Pokemon, but I don't think I'm going to be spending money on the new Pokemon game. I really don't know if that's like something I truly want to spend my money on right now. Okay. I think video games right now, the only thing I'm really playing is TFT and Overwatch. And whenever my friends allow it, we play some Apex. But that's kind of rare these days. Nobody seems to be interested in playing Apex with me. Elden Ring was awesome. Is your Elden Ring DLC coming out soon? Yeah, dude, I've run into toxic people. It's usually people that are playing alone that I find are super toxic. For example, the most toxic person I think I ran into was, dude, it was a fucking Winston. They were playing the game. We tried to play, like me and my girlfriend were playing healers. We were actually not that bad. We tried to play around him, and every single time he would just jump in, drop his shield, wouldn't jump back, die, and then and go, why is nobody healing me? He was also playing against a Reaper, and just like I don't understand like I guess the expectation there. It's like they knew he was gonna jump in because he kept doing the exact same thing. I just kind of sat there. I'm like, I don't know, man. Healer dive meta pretty stonks. I don't know, man. I guess so. Maybe I'm in the wrong here. Dude, this is fucking flexy, chat. Jesus Christ. What artisans are on your treasure? Those are all Jelly Key Koi artisans. The Jelly Key Zen Pond. Holy smokes, this has some flex to it. Okay, this is a pretty wild mounting style. I wonder, okay, my only concern is the longevity of these mounts, the swan gaskets. Holy shit. This is not even, guys, usually I would say this is over exaggerated when I'm pressing down, but like, that's a normal press, and I don't know if you guys can see movement, but I can. There's actual movement happening here. Pewter gray? No, I think this is its own Pantone. Interesting. Very, very interesting, chat. Binoculars? Yeah, maybe. I'll see if I can get a closer look at that for you guys. Actually, it doesn't sound too bad with only the one piece of foam. I do feel like you could easily bottom out though if you press too hard, so you probably do need to stick that really thin piece of foam on the bottom if you tend to want really a lot of flex. Thoughts on the new ARAM changes? I have not played ARAM in some time. No, I will not be entering the corn raffle. I am lucky enough to have my own corn, and I do not want to take away someone else's chance of having a corn when maybe they really want it. The last thing I want to do is hoard keyboards and leave everyone else with nothing. Can you hear the gaskets move when you pick up the board? Yes. Good call there. You can hear the gaskets. I'll show you guys that. We'll turn off the volume for the music. But you can hear the gaskets move around. Not when it's on the board though. Gasket ping. What I think might have been necessary is maybe enclosing those swan gaskets in something silicone rather than, or just something like a hard silicone rather than just the aluminum, so it doesn't have that issue. Or perhaps screwing them down would have been a better option too. They do have that extra hole in the middle, so I'm not sure why you wouldn't screw them down so they wouldn't move and shift. How are the Obscura switches? I already tried them in another build. Oops. This is the wrong thing for all these. I like them. They're pretty nice. Man, I was looking at getting these keycaps. Might have just sold me on them. They're not bad looking. Again, a lot of resemblances to the Striker here, like the Japanese sub-legend option, and then also the white accents. It is a different color. I will confirm that it is definitely a different color. They're also translucent, so they're not quite the same as Striker, but definitely pretty damn close. Not saying it's a clone or anything, just saying that it bears a lot of resemblance to it. Arrows. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have no idea the symbols that go on here again, so I'm gonna actually look up Klein's Blue. Sorry, are the characters printed under the keycap? No. They're on top. They're I believe, I don't know if it's UV or like I think it's UV on top, UV printed. Or no, these are double shot, right? They're probably double shot. Let me double check. Yeah, they're double shot. I don't think these are UV, but you can see that. Oh, wrong camera. Pretty positive they're double shot. I don't know if Pancake's here to confirm. Pancake, are they double shot or UV? The white on the PBT. Oh, they might be UV. Honestly, guys, I don't know. I'm just trying to like guess here. So what would the white be for this? Is this just UV? Is it just to have some sort of translucence? Huh. Why would they not make them double shot? I'm guessing the molds for that are really expensive. I guess that kind of makes sense. Hold on, let me look this up. Klein's Blue. Latin is double shot, katakana is UV. Oh, interesting. Could have sworn it was Striker since only show from a distance. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like this looks, it has like a very uncanny. Oh, they don't even have base kits left in stock for this. Very uncanny resemblance to Striker for sure. That is for sure. I wish they would axe the numpad and go for other compatibilities for Striker base kit. Or Striker base kit. And then this goes here, and then this and this. Oh, these are the wrong. Have we tried the Akko Palm Silvers? Akko Palm Silvers. I don't think I have. There's not a lot of the Akko switches that I've truly tried yet, just as an FYI. Oh, I need these ones. This is a lot lighter and more saturated than Striker, for sure. But again, I think it's definitely playing on a lot of like the Striker theme here with having the Katakata sublegends. Or the Japanese sublegends. It's definitely lighter though. Holy fuck, dude. Guys, there's a lot of... I'm not even pressing on this. Like... It's very bouncy. There is some definite, very slight noise when you're moving the keyboard around. Holy, Zinzin Wong, how are you doing? All right, actually kind of a cool looking keyboard all said and done. I kind of like this combination. How much is this going to be again? $300? Add Sheikah keyboard to points redemption? Yeah, I know, for real. All right. I will say, very interesting gasketing style here. I like that it's something different. I think that's super important. Physically, I'm getting a lot of like Ginkgo 65 vibes from the top here, which I believe it was M1 who also released that too. Even the bottom kind of bears some resemblance to that. It does have that little Eiffel logo, which I kind of like this bottom. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is a pretty nice bottom piece over here. Recessed USB-C, centered, cool. Very, very basic here. 7-degree typing angle. Nothing too crazy when it comes to the overall outside design of this. The internals are the interesting bit. I think the internals are very, very interesting with that swan gasket. So, as an adult, Rhino leaves around 50 pounds of poop a day. Thok, what the fuck are we talking about, dude? Why are we talking about Rhino poop? What are we talking about, my guy? Why not? Okay, guys. All right, let's see what this sounds like. We're using the Mode Obscura switches for this, and then we're using an ABS set from PBT fans. One piece of gasket, or one piece of foam, which is the mid-plate foam, and then we're also using the polycarbonate plate with the Obscura switches, which are full nylon long pole. We did lube those with 20520. All right, let's see what this sounds like. Actually, hold on. Honest, wait, spacebar issue? Okay, I think this is kind of cool. I do feel like if we did remove the mid-plate foam, this would sound incredibly thin. But with the mid-plate foam, you are getting a little bit sense of that foamy sound signature, which is not a bad thing, by the way. But this is actually, like, the typing feel of this is pretty nice. It's incredibly soft. I think this is probably one of the more fun ways of implementing a mounting system in a keyboard that I've seen in the last little bit. Between this and the Corsa, like, this is cool. I also kind of like the way that the keyboard kind of looks like it's floating because of the way that it's on the bottom here. See how the shadow is right underneath the keyboard? Kind of looks like it's floating just ever so slightly. Kind of cool. I don't mind that. This is kind of nice. The shadow's really nice. Yeah, like it looks nice. It looks like it's floating. And even from this angle, I know you guys can't see it from this angle. Well, like that. Kind of looks like it's floating ever so slightly. But this is kind of nice. Like, this is definitely one of those keyboards where I'd say typing feel above all else reigns like supreme with this. This is, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like the last keyboard that M1 released, which was that M59i or whatever it was called. There are flex cuts, yeah, I know, unfortunately there are, but this is actually kind of cool. It looks like a render because of the shadow. Yeah, it looks kind of fake. Dude, I actually don't mind this, dude. You guys almost saw my toe. I don't like that. I'm gonna change the scene. Yeah, I know. Nice spacebar, comfort styling. Yeah, I do admit, at first I wasn't too sure if I'd like this little piece over here. But kind of does give you a not so harsh edge to rest your thumb. And then alternatively, which we're not gonna do today, is Patty still in chat? Did you try the silicone gaskets versus the swan gaskets? This is the other gasketing that we can use. Pretty standard. Which is silicone pieces. As opposed to using the swan style. But pretty cool, man. Which plate? PC. You know what? For how much is it going to be? $300? Careful. Careful, coffee. Patty did. Did she like him? Patty's been killing it, by the way, with streaming. If you guys haven't, follow Zinzin Wong. She has been absolutely killing it. $300, I think? And then I'm not sure if... There's also some badge options, so I think it goes right over the F13 key. It says about $300, within $300 US dollars. So I'm not sure if there's an actual price set for this yet, but within $300. The silicone ones were the best, really. I don't know, I kind of like this. I like how bouncy this is. I'll have to go check out Patty's. I don't know, I'm kind of like already in love with the way this feels right now. I wonder how much of an improvement it can really be. Even so, the silicone ones are still the same design premise. It looks like these silicone ones just kind of build on top of it. Although I don't know how to assemble these. Let me double check quick. How are they saying to assemble these ones? The fact that you have the option is so nice. I agree with that. Am I missing pieces for the gaskets? I think I might be missing things for the gaskets, guys. Yeah, it looks like they have another piece on theirs that I don't have in my box. All right, well, I think I might be missing, because it looks like they're using, or are they just cutting that in two? Oh, never mind, it's these. They're just cut in two. I thought these were really long pieces for something. And these just get stuck on top of this. Interesting. So yes, there is an alternative mounting system if you guys want, which is not really the same premise. It's not using like a leaf spring, so it might not have that same kickback. as the metal spring part of this. Silicone in the Tata, you say? Huh? Damn, dude. More view than kittens? I have more view than kittens? Like cats? Pretty cool though. Not gonna lie, this is actually a pretty neat keyboard. I'm thoroughly impressed with it. Styling wise, it's very simple. The obscura switches are great. I really like them. Snow, thank you so much for the prime, dude.
Ready been 8 months.
Pretty cool though. What did you guys think overall? Thank you again, Snow. 8 months though, man. That's crazy. What did you guys think? What do you think is a good first step in entering the market as an artist / designer? That's tough. You have to kind of find your niche, you know? You have to find like what you like doing, because it doesn't matter what I can say. If you're good at doing it, you will attract people. I think this is definitely more of like a good feeling keyboard than sound. And again, I do think it might be because of the flex cuts. It does limit our options in terms of not using foam. Again, I'm in the market of I don't really like flex cuts anymore. I think 1 or 2 flex cuts on a PCB makes sense. Having this entire row full of flex cuts, and then you see this, like this is what bothers me about flex cuts. You see this, all these flex cuts per row, but then you still press down on one key and the whole thing's moving. They don't make any sense to me. At that point there, I would just like a solid piece or like 1 and 2 flex cuts and that's it. Maybe even a relief cut on the top over here to kind of relieve the, the top portion of the keyboard, but they just don't make sense to me. It ends up thinning the sound out so much. So, Andromeda Keeps, thank you so much for that 1
Alex,
year.
Just to let you know, you're an absolute legend.
Thanks
Thanks
you, dude.
for all the great content you put out.
I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. So we've seen that. We've seen it with the suit. And I think at the time, like I was still kind of understanding maybe some of the negatives to having things like that, like lots of flex cuts. And with the suit, the intention is to use all the foams. So we kind of like, in a way, skipped over that. But again, it doesn't provide. I think maybe in the suit a little bit, it kind of felt like every key had its own suspension because there was just so many of them. But again, overall, you're not going to notice that when you're typing. And again, when you're pressing down on the keyboard, everything's moving anyways. So it's not really conducive to a better typing experience, in my opinion. Tata80 felt the same way. Yeah, too many flex cuts on these things lately. We just need to go back to like 1 or 2. I think it's detrimental to have so many. Pretty cool though. How about we do? Because I want to do some cleaning today. I'm thinking, I know we're not going to do it today, but we're probably going to do it tomorrow, but we can also maybe even try the other mounting style for this tomorrow, along with our other build that we're doing, which I don't even know what we're building tomorrow. What do I have on my list? And then maybe we can even try the silicone mounts. I think we are doing, what are we doing tomorrow? Oh, I think we're rebuilding one of a prototype keyboard that I have for Mr. King Warhead. So yeah, tomorrow we can definitely do that. We can definitely try the other mounting style, which is just the silicone gaskets. Does it make a difference using a super flexy plate if you're using plate foam? No. Super flex, like the flex should come from your, like all that goodness of having a good typing experience should technically come from a properly implemented mounting style. IMO. Again, flexes are nice to have if you have a very flexy plate like PC, but again, I don't think you need the amount of flex cuts that we see in more modern PCBs. Because I can tell you right now, this has won the unicorn, and I much prefer the sound signature of a fuller sounding keyboard without the thinness of having all these cuts in it. And you don't lose much either, right? You don't really lose much. All right, though, guys. Can't wait to build an all-mode keyboard. That's going to be fun, right? Mode switches, mode stabs, mode everything. Mode keycaps. Let's see who we can go raid today, guys. And then I will probably see you guys tomorrow. We'll do a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow. Bro, I'm late to the stream. It's okay, Taz. We'll do a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow, too. Let's raid Mr. Fearness. All right, guys. Today was fun. I really liked the keyboard today. Goodbye, everybody. Just got an Aero 75. We like Aero 75s. Yes, photo review will happen tomorrow. That's a no questions asked. Tomorrow will be photo review. So if you guys have not, we're going to make it a long session of photos. Submit your photos. We'll take a look at them tomorrow on stream and just have a good time looking at your guys' keyboards. We'll do some builds. We'll actually, hopefully we'll have some time to play around with the other mounting style for this. You know, I actually really like this. I might actually use this. It turned out pretty good. I think this looks pretty nice. You can hear, again, some of the gaskets moving around in there, but pretty nice. All right, guys, enjoy Fearness's stream. Thank you guys for tuning into my stream, and I will literally see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. I always appreciate you guys coming by. See you guys soon.